I just wanted you to know that I care about you. And I'm not closing the door on us, but I think we both need time to digest everything that's happened. And I ask nothing but your friendship.
You know, there's times in life when you know yourself that you've messed up. People around you know that you've messed up. And there's times in life where sometimes people want to give you a second chance, you know, because they know that you're a good person. And they know that because you are a good person, that if they can give you another chance, that maybe you just prove yourself right. Maybe you bring out the better version of yourself rather than the version that you had originally. But then there's times in life where people know that, well, you're not a good person. People know that you are a narcissist. People know that you just love to play games, and people know that just because you lost one thing, you're trying to regain something else. In this whole scene here, Lidia pretty much, well, answers exactly what I'm saying here. With that being said, let's go with Scott's attempts to win Lidia back over with his charm, shall I say.
Tú viniste a Santo Domingo con la idea de tener una relación conmigo.
Yeah, at least he told you that.
Y 2 días después, tú dices que está confundido porque tu novia colombiana te volvió loco.
You know what, though? I love someone that's got a memory. You know, sometimes in life you get people who lie so much or they play games so much that they forget how they even played it. No, actually, no, forget that. You get people in life who play games so much, lie so much, that they think that the other person would have forgotten about their lies because they think that person's delusional. And that shows you how much somebody respects you. You know, in reality, if there was any respect for Lidia, Scott would have never gone back in the first place. He would never say, give me a second chance. We wouldn't be having this conversation, because the fact that he's come into this and he expects us to forget that all of these things happen in a short period of time is bizarre to me. 2 days. 2 days. All of a sudden he's confused. Language barrier and all them kind of things.
Llamó, hello, Scott, estoy aquí en Colombia. Necesito la ropa de diciembre porque no te quiere.
I do love the facial expression here. You know what's quite interesting though? Actually, do you know what?
Rompe mi corazón y no te importa.
You break my heart and you don't care.
No eres más que un cobarde.
All right, okay.
You know, the moment that she said that you're nothing but a coward was the moment that I knew Scott was going to do what he does best. And that's exactly what he does here.
So I came to have an open conversation. Now you're starting with nothing but insults. Are you open to listen to what I have to say?
¿La voy a escuchar?
Okay, she called you a coward. One little word. But I want to know, why should Lidia be open? What you going to say? You said a whole lot of nothing. I think, to be honest with you, in this moment in time, I would 100% allow the woman to have the floor. If I know I've done her dirty, I'll let her have the floor. I'll let her vent exactly what she's got to vent out. If I really care about her, let her have it.
She's gonna listen.
So for like the last 10 years since I got divorced, I think I was afraid to open up to somebody.
Going back to the whole last 10 years, the amount of times I've heard this guy say it on the show for the last 10 years, and then also say it on social media the last 10 years. We know about the last 10 years. We haven't forgotten. Goodness gracious me.
Then I met Liz, and I fell in love with her. But she just fell off the map one day.
The good old sympathy act. Please look in my eyes. I'm going all red. Yes. I feel sorry for me.
I never had closure.
Y nunca tuve un cierre con ella.
So she came to visit me.
Ella me vino a visitar.
So you're telling me because you had no closure is why you came into my life and wasted my time? Because, come on now, if you knew you still had emotions for this other woman and you knew that if she came back in your life you were going to take her back, then why would you waste my time? F your closure is exactly what she's thinking right now. And you know what? We'll just wait. Wait for some of the things that Lidia throws his direction. God damn.
And I discovered that.
Y descubrí.
Wait, she came to visit me.
¿Aquí?
See? Yes. She was here for 2 days.
When you know when somebody knows how to dig themselves a hole.
2 días.
And she left this morning.
Oh, so because she left this morning is why you're here right now. Okay. So you didn't come to see me because you actually wanted to see me. It's only because she basically ran away from you again. and basically you want to use me as a second option again. Right.
Comprendo cómo él viene a buscarme a mí y la llama a ella.
She hasn't stayed in my room the whole time, the whole 2 days, because she had a panic attack and a lot of things, and I'm not going to chase her anymore.
I'm sorry, but you not staying in the same room is relevant to Lidia how? And you're not going to chase anymore is relevant to Lidia how? Like, you've already done Lidia like dirty. You broke it off of her without even actually trying to be with her for somebody that ghosted you. And on top of that, you was warned about, you know what, it is what it is.
Scott, tú me has decepcionado. Tú eres un hombre narcisista.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's crazy. The public have called him a narcissist. Myself have called him a narcissist. His exes called him a narcissist. Now even Lidia on the show is calling him a narcissist. If everybody around you is calling you a narcissist, it can only mean one thing. I don't even have to repeat myself, because if you don't know, if you don't know, then clearly you truly are exactly what everybody's been calling you. But hey, man, accountability. Don't be afraid of it now.
La verdad que yo no sabía que él era un hombre tan bajo. Él viene a verme a mí. Luego la trae, me desecha.
You ain't lying. Definitely scumbag behavior. Comes to me and then throws me away. How dare you?
Luego la trae a ella. No merece ni que yo le escuche. No merece ni que yo pierda mi tiempo con él. No.
I don't give a damn who dislikes Lidia because of what happened before with like the Chantel family. I could give flying monkeys, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, the person that she has shown herself to be, especially in this episode itself in particular, in this scene, you got to give her freaking credit, because you got to understand something. There's a lot of women in this world that would have happily turned up, and they would have listened to him, and they would have allowed themselves to have been manipulated. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you got to give her credit for standing up and being a strong freaking woman, not a bad freaking beat. Goddamn city girl. No, for being a strong woman and saying, nah, buddy. Okay, I allowed you to come into my life. Okay, I thought we had a connection. You come here, and then 2 days later on, after the year of talking, you meet me, and after 2 days, you're telling me you're confused. Then you bring another woman to this country, and now because that woman has ghosted you again, or has left you again, you want to come back to me again? Do you think that I'm a fool? I've been a single mother for da-da-da-da-da-da. You ain't about to come in my life and do a madness on me. Come on, man. Listen, anyone out there that's a strong freaking woman would respect exactly what is going on right now with Lidia. Let bygones be bygones. Put your hate to the side. Recognize what she's portraying here, because what she's portraying here is a great example, a great role model. Any woman in this world right now that gets taken advantage of by their partner. And to be fair, even a great example for any man out there that gets taken advantage by their partner, or gets taken advantage by whoever they're dating, or taken advantage by whoever likes to come in and out of their freaking life, if you dig what I'm saying. Take note. Okay? Come on now. Yo, hate to the side. Put some respect on what's going on here. And it's about time we got someone come on the show and actually be a purebred, strong freaking person. I mean, listen, if you've been watching the channel, you know everything that's been exposed by Scott so far. And if you're on social media, you would have seen all the other things that's been exposed by him so far. She's come on the scene. She's like, nah. Hey, ain't one of these 20 women you be messing about with that's going to take your shiz. The fact is, you may be messing around with 20 women, but guess what? Out of those 20 women, you never smashed me, and you never manipulated me. So get on your bike, get on the plane, go away. Put some respect on Lidia's name here, man. A great role model in this scene, in this season. Well, in this scene, to be fair, let's not say this season, because she wasn't doing too good by allowing her daughter to talk for her, to be honest with you. I won't give her credit there, but I'll give her credit for this right here. Come on now.
No merece una amistad. ¿Qué mujer te va a ti a soportar tal bajeza?
Exactly. Why would a woman put up with?
Ahora quiero que cada quien haga su vida. Ay, me quiero ir.
Just like that, she is done and dusted. But you know how Scott has a problem with reading the room?
Let's go, Scott.
So because she said, let's go, let's go, she's obviously talking to the production team, I'm done. But Scotty over here, he thinks...
Does she want me to follow her? What did she say? Let's go. Oh.
Ella no. She didn't want to say that you go with her. No.
Well, no, I
she
heard
doesn't want
her
to
say...
see you.
Well, no, I thought I said, let's go, Scott.
She said, let's go, but she didn't mean...
Read the room. Read the freaking room. But you know what, though? I got to get to the pinnacle. I got to get to what she says. And I thought to myself, God damn, this woman ain't taking no shit off of no man ever.
Tired of crying. Tired of everything.
Yes, Scott is undressing himself. Did we see any of this coming? A woman breaks up with him and all he wants to do is undress himself and to go into the freaking pool. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. You know what though, man? I've grown just to just love it, man. Listen, if you want to live your life topless, you could do what you gotta do, man. If that's how you feel, that makes you feel comfortable, you do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. Not everybody wants to see it. I know I don't, but you know what though? If Scott is consistent with anything, it's definitely being topless. Definitely being topless. Like I'm thinking, raw, like why? But anyway, let's just get into the other part.
I was 36 when my father passed away, and he instilled in me to always be honest. And I don't necessarily think he would be proud of my actions.
You don't think? Okay, I mean, I think a lot of us know that he wouldn't be.
And I'm tired of not being able to sleep at night. I think it's important moving forward that I do the right thing.
Well, clearly that was a lie because currently you're still moving mad. So, yeah, about that. Also, I got to play this little bit here that he also speaks about too.
At this point in my life, I've had a horrible track record with women. I've lied, I've been deceitful, cheated, and done a lot of things I'm not proud of.
You know, I've always wondered why his relationship with his wife, why they ended up breaking after the 20+ years and whatnot. And after everything that's come out, I was like, this guy probably cheated on his wife. Probably one of the reasons why they broke up. And to be honest, obviously, even though he doesn't state it here necessarily, but you got to understand, when we was watching this at this moment in time, we didn't know what we knew now in terms of, I mean, if you're watching this based on the storyline or the timeline of the show, without knowing what we know currently, we would have been like, okay, I'm guessing he's hinted in the fact that he cheated on his ex, cheated on his wife. God damn. God damn. I mean, at first I was like, it's kind of nice to see the knowledge that you are going to be miserable and alone the more you continue on this path. But then I was like, hold on a minute. But this was filmed like probably like a few months back, over a year ago, whenever this was filmed. And currently in today, he's still doing the same goddamn thing. He talks about his father this, his father that, but yet he's still disrespecting his father by continuously sleeping around with as many women as possible now, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but sleeping around based on lies, telling them that he wants to be with them, you know what I mean? He wants to have their children, da-da-da-da-da. Don't worry. What I'm saying right now, there's going to be context behind it. When it comes, it comes. But yeah, we continue.
Quiero que enterrar el amor de Scott en el mar.
I need to bury Scott in the ocean. I think obviously says I need to bury Scott something. I can't say it because of the bloody. Obviously, when you get this from Discovery Plus, obviously they put the thing for the next one. But whatever she said here, but I need to bury Scott something in the ocean. I was just like, it got that deep. It got that deep. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's Scott's heart or his soul or whatever it is, but I was like, yeah, but this woman is hurt. She's hurt, but mostly disappointed. I think she's mostly disappointed because she decided to put herself out there for the first time in God knows how long, and basically it's been a waste of her time. Can't blame her. Anyway, with that being said, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below and we'll talk about it. Don't forget to like. There we go. Don't forget to like, sub, and of course,